Okay, because like I said, remember I was going to take off these, see these big pieces when it cut out, it just, the metal stuck to it. So I'm going to see if I can grind that off and make this a lot better. And I'm going to, like, as you can see, I've already started it. So I'm going to make this all one nice big shiny piece when I'm done. Both sides I'll do it. I still got to cut this off the top, and I'm not removing anything, and I have to do the bottom yet. I'm not removing anything yet, though, because I need something just to hold on to it. So I'm going to grind this stuff off, make this kind of, it's so rough right now. So I'm going to flatten this out, get rid of some of this rough cut stuff. You can see the pieces of the metal and stuff. So we're going to get rid of that. And this, I already gave this to someone, so I'm just waiting for them to let me know. And I'm going to see if I can round off the corners so they're not so rough and sharp. I'm going to see if I can get this down here a little better, make it better. So we'll see where I work on this today, is what I'm going to do right now. So maybe I'll show you when I get done, if I finished it today. I never know what I'm doing. Right now I'm going to try and work on this, and we'll see how it goes. But there is some gobs of metal on there, and it's on both sides, so... but I don't want it like that, so we're going to get rid of that, and then I'm going to nip this off, but I'm going to take it like on this, instead of straight across, so at least we'll have a little bit of a nice end, a less piece up here, so I'm going to take this off like this somehow, so I'm going to nip it off on both sides. I took a different blade and I put on the grinder. I'm just using my new one I bought, so it's a different blade. I'm not using the cutoff wheel on it. I took it off, that's the cutoff wheel, so I took it off. I'm just using the, what are these ones? These ones are metal grinding wheels is what I'm using right now, guys. So, we'll see if I can get some of this roughness off it anyhow. But, and then maybe, I don't know, pick something else up to see what else I can do to it. But I'm going to see if I can get this roughness anyhow. Most of it well down. I've got my safety glasses on because, yeah, I don't care what people say, but I like my eyes and I don't want to go blind. So, I don't need something hot in my eye. So, we're using safety glasses. So, I just thought I'd let you guys show you, and then maybe when I get it done, I'll show you. Hopefully, this one will go up today, if I get this video done, and we'll see how this end result is when I'm done, if I've got all the right kind of discs that I want to put on this. Alright, so I'm going to get at this. I'm not going to show you guys as I'm working away at it, because it could be tedious, it could take a while, and I think that's just tedious for me to show you. So I'll show you when it's done. I've started now, and like I said, here's the back side of it, so hopefully that's good. These guys can see it. Okay, so I used the grinder, like I said, and I've actually vice gripped it to the table and did one side at a time instead of holding it up. It was way better. I pretty much got all of the rough pieces of red steel that was stuck in it, and the pieces that weren't cut out completely, so it's all cut out now. Like you can see, pieces all fell out. I'm sorry for the light there. I'm standing in front of it. But you can see I've done it. All I got left now is the edges, so I'm just working on the edges. I'll make them, and I still got to cut this piece off the top and kind of make it like a, so it looks a little more, it's a little hard because the way it was cut, I mean, it's the way it wasn't completely cut out of the thing, so I've got to kind of fix up the corners and stuff, and I did both sides, so it's a little hot right now. You know what happens when metal is grinding and stuff, so it's a little side, but I did both sides. There is none, if there is any left on, I'm going to make sure I go over it again. Looks like a couple spots here I might have missed. But anywhere I missed, I'm going to re-go over it so it's not any roughness. And then all I'll leave, like I said, is just the edges for me to do. I still got to cut this off here. I got to cut it off right here so it just looks like the flag, or the maple leaf, and then I got a little trimming up here to do, and then I got to do the edges, which I'm going to try and make them a little more square. Like I'm going to try and round this one off so it has a little bit on it. Same with this one over here, because when it was cut off, that's the way it came to an end. So I'm going to try and give it a little bit of an end to it like that. We'll see what we can do. I'm going to try and round it off a little bit better here on the corners, because they've got to be cut yet, because they're sharper and whatever. So I've still got to do the edges. I'm going to try and finish it, and then the next thing will be a coat of paint. So hopefully it looks good. So I'll take it out here so you can maybe see it in the daylight. So like I said, I'm trying, oh, maybe that's too bright, I don't know. But it's coming along. At least I got all the letters out now. They're all actually out. So, and you can see where all the cuts are on it. So I just pretty much got all that excess hot metal that was stuck to it. So I did both sides because there was big gobs of it on both sides. So it just looks better. And I'm going to paint it up, guys. And then it'll be here when Butters or Bears, whatever you guys get a hold of me, or whatever you decide what you want to do, it doesn't matter. I'll just hang it up here in the shop once it's done. Like I said, I got it right now. I got to cut some more pieces off it yet, and I got to cut the bottom off. So I'm going to be doing that here shortly, and I got to fix some of the edges yet. So, but at least I got most of that hard stuff off. I grinded it off, but it's looking better already. Needs a little bit more work yet, but I'm getting there. So I'll probably put it back to the table and finish up. So I decided to show you this. Alright, so you can see it up against the background. I'm not spraying it on here. I'm not a Toronto Maple Leafs fan. I'm an Ottawa Senators all the way, guys. So I'm not going to spray it on my thing. And besides, I don't want to spray it black and then turn around and paint it blue. So I've still got a little bit more work to do, but I have got most of it. I even cut the bottom off. The top, I even got it to looks like a decent tip on it, so I didn't cut it off flat. The corners, there's not much I can do about them because the way they were cut, well, I should say not the way they were cut, but the way they were cut in the machine themselves. So we'll do a little more to this. Oops, it's a little hot, that's why I got my gloves on. So as you can see, it's turning out pretty good so far. I got a bit more yet to do before I can even paint it. So I'm in here in the shop. Still using a grinder. I used to saw to cut the end off it, so it's looking good. I've been just using the vices to put it on here so I can grind it off. I've got most of the weld off it, so it's looking pretty good. I still got some work on the edges because I don't want them sharp, so I'm going to make sure the edges are really, really nice. Make sure everything's nothing sharp on it. So, and then I don't even know what that would weigh. It's just, I mean, if worse comes to worse, I can always package it up, take it up to the post office, and we can go from there. But you let me know anyhow. So I'm working on it, so I should have it done probably. It depends on how busy I am this week. I'm going to try and finish it up, so this project will be done. And like you said, I mean, I've got at least all the weld off it, and I got all the stuff grinded off, extra pieces and stuff. So, but I'm sweating. It's hot. It is hot up here. Even though it's, what is it? Oh, today's Sunday. So, yeah, even on my Sunday, I'm doing a little something. I still got to finish the lawn cutting, but I'm trying to get this done. I want to get it completed so I can get it painted and let it set and stuff, because I'm probably going to put a couple coats on it and stuff. Unless you think you guys want it that way, I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. If you just want me to paint it, I'll get the blue that the Toronto is. So, but there it is. I did both sides because I don't want no roughness stuff on the other side. So it's, like I said, it's still hot. That's why I got gloves on. I'm not burning my hands. But there it is so far, guys. It's coming along. Alright, well, I'm going to probably go down and cool off and have some water because I'm going to need water up here. So, and I got to charge my batteries up because I think I was using them. Actually, I was using them in the drill. So, a few of them are almost dead. And I got to charge them up for when I have McDonald's I'm working on tomorrow, the McDonald's sign. So, I'm going to hang this, or I'm going to put this over here for now, or maybe I'll just leave it on the I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. I'll probably just put it over here for now, because I'm not doing any more on it today. So I'm just going to leave it right there. I will not forget about it, girls. I will get it done. So, I've only got a bit more to do, so it'll be done. Alright, well, I'm going to go down, so that's it for now. Thanks for watching.